What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol GEVO for Gevo Inc. On the left-hand side, we are looking at the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. This, of course, will be more of an update. We were watching this one in the past, and I like to just leave the drawings on so you can see what we were thinking. Obviously, this triangle is no longer really in play, and the big news to report from today's session is clearly the large breakout to the upside that occurred. So let's clean up the chart a little bit here, make our levels easier to look at. What I do think we'll do is just extend this support trend line to the right, and you can clearly see that after this fake break, we did support there in this most recent touch. So just zooming in a bit to see that activity a little bit better, the breakout really happened from this overall congestion range. This could technically be looked at as a look below and fail in. This, of course, was the first target, and now we're breaking out of this range here. Whenever we're breaking out of range, it's generally a good idea to look at a doubling of that range, right? That's going to usually give you a first target, and it's quite clear that we made more than that first target, a doubling of the range. So what other levels can we see from the daily that will be coming in play? Well, certainly in here, that 833 did start to act as resistance on today's session, and then after that, it's just going to be up here at this pivot high around $9.63. So that is going to be the critical upside number to beat. If we can get over it, and I also like how some of these highs are just overhead, so maybe treat this more as a zone between 963 and 1023, but after that, certainly the next major area I'm seeing would be up here closer to $14.15 or $14.50, excuse me there. And I'm not calling for this, again, all in one day, all in one week, nothing of the sorts. I'm just saying from a structural perspective, after this zone of resistance right here, it's kind of off to the races to 1445. So let's take a look through the lens of Fibonacci on the 30-minute intraday time frame here, see what's going on with our expansion of range from the lows all the way on up to the highs. You can clearly see that there was no pullback throughout this entire run higher until it just consolidated into the end of the day. Obviously, this 38.2 is the first number we always look at. It just so happens to be 745, but I would argue, because we clearly held this 760 and its structure, and as you know, if you've watched the channel for any period of time, structure is always going to trump Fibonacci levels. I would say 760 is the number to be watching here. Obviously, if it does pull back, we're going to give it a little bit of wiggle room, right, for some bullish consolidation like that, but the most bullish case would, of course, be holding this, next most holding this, and the last line in the sand when it comes to Fibonacci's is the 61.8 down here, close to 7. I would just watch out for 7, the whole number, to start acting as support. So we'll go ahead and throw that level on the chart, then clean up the Fibonacci's, get those off, and look at it one last time through a clear perspective. So here we go. Most bullish outcome, again, something like this. Breakout over that 833 puts into play this zone up here. Anything underneath that 760, probably be patient, wait for the pullback to really come down all the way into 7, start monitoring for intraday hammer candles, indecision dojis, basically anything that would make you question, is this pullback starting to end? Can we flip long over the highs and get back up into some of the targets which we've outlined overhead in today's video? On a violation of 7, I would probably be kind of skeptical and really wait to see how it resolves at that 650 top end of balance from the daily perspective, remembering this was the range, so a larger back test could essentially look like this, but again, that's going to require some more patience, and you probably just want to sit on the sidelines, let the dust settle, excuse me there, if we take out 7 and really confirm the reversal off the top of balance if that scenario does pan out. So you have my thoughts here on GEVO. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, certainly let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. I do think this is bullish consolidation. We'll see how it plays out. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.